haven't been completely honest with you guys. There's something that I need to get off my chest. Let you guys know the truth. I've never admitted this before, but it's really hard for me. I play Smash with items on. Hey everybody, I'm Jammer, and I have an interesting topic to talk about today. Maybe. Super Smash Bros., the game we all love, know. The game that brings in probably the most hype for Nintendo. This game is designed as a party fighting game, marketed to a wide audience from young kids to grown men. People love this game, including myself. Makes you question, how does a fighting game get such broad appeal? While most fighting games, like Street Fighter, like Mortal Kombat, they involve a lot of coordinated button presses, and if you execute them properly, you then be good at the game. This idea of a game mechanic is marketed towards older and more experienced gamers. So because of that, it leaves a giant market of younger fans. I mean, they can still play it, but it's generally going to be marketed for older fans. I mean, look at Mortal Kombat. You're not going to be expecting some grade school kid to be playing it, even though they probably are anyways. Look at Smash. Smash is essentially a two-button fighting game. You have jump, and then you have the attack button. And actually, if you use tap to jump, you never really have to take your finger off the A button. So what else did this game do that makes it so inclusive for younger players? In a recent interview with Sakurai on the Nintendo Switch News channel, he was prompted with this question. Items have always been a big part of Super Smash Bros. What goes into designing new items, and what do you think items add to the franchise? Sakurai responds with, the fact that in a fighting game, it's usually given that the more skilled player wins. There's just two players, no random elements, and it works. But when you have things like items, players who would normally lose can sometimes win. In order to summon up this shuffling nature or sense of randomness, I think items become necessary. Some people may never use them, but I believe it's an important essence when we're talking about people just gathering and playing together. So I'd like to continue to include them in the future. Sakurai, you mad genius. The reason items are in the game because they're there to promote player inclusivity. The sense of randomness can boost the competitive edge for more inexperienced players to actually be able to compete against people who are more experienced. Unlike games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat especially, Smash has kind of opened up to a wider audience of fans, and items can help less skilled players or kids or whoever feel more inclusive in this experience. The learning curve of more higher complex fighting games is for those types of gamers. They're for extreme fighting game players. Smash has always been trying to bring everyone together and play this game. It's a party fighting game, so it should be easy enough for people to just pick up and play and be able to join the fight. This is why Smash was the first fighting game of its nature to be 4 players rather than just a 1v1 standard format. The developers encouraged players to play together in a party setting with a bunch of people, and they understood that a lot of people are going to be varying in skill. So it kind of bridged the gap between that. That's where items come in. Some of my fondest memories in Smash are playing with items. Growing up, we've always used items in Smash Bros. To develop like different mini games. Sure, everyone's played Pokeballs only, where it's just nothing but Pokeballs, but you can't attack each other. In Melee, we used to play where you could only play as the Mario Bros. Characters, you could only jump once. All the Mario items were on, and that was the only way you could actually attack people. So it was kind of like a Mario Bros. Versus game. One particular memory that comes to mind was just barely recently. Julie and I were playing Smash Wii U, playing one of our new favorite mini games we developed in the game. Basically, you play Mega Smash, you time Mega Mushrooms only, and it's only DDDs.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's seriously some of the most fun I've had in the game in years. You have DDDs slamming their hammers everywhere, throwing Gordos, rolling across the stage. It's absolute chaos and madness. At the end of one match, Julie and I were going head on. Somehow she took one of my stocks, and then we were just one-on-one stocks. We were fighting to the death, and I don't know how she did it. She got me off the stage, got the Mega Mushroom, and it was game over. She charged a smash attack. It was the entire length of freaking Final Destination. Boom, I literally exploded off screen. As soon as that happened, we turned each other laughing as hard as we can. But as we did that, she goes to point her finger and laugh, while I just turned to laugh. And by some miraculous, randomness, as my head turns and her finger turns, my mouth is open to laugh, right? I go, and it goes in my throat. She pokes into my throat, and then that's when we lose it. We drop to the floor, literally in tears, dying of laughter. See, and that's not something you can get in For Glory. Being open to items and stage hazards opens up the opportunity to have more memorable experiences with this game, especially from the party game multiplayer aspect, because then you can include other people who might feel frustrated that they're not as good as the other players, but in this way they can still have a chance to win. I personally feel like competitive Smash is sometimes over glorified. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it. At the end of the day, it's just like all the other made up mini games that I made up as a kid. The developers have recently started to recognize that competitive scene by catering those fans as well, by of course offering For Glory options online, by offering the new Omega stages, that every stage is a final destination for them, being able to toggle off stage hazards, stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with loving competitive Smash. Is that casual fans or more less experienced fans coming into the series, there is a kind of pressure to feel like, okay, if I'm going to be good at this game, I have to be good at 1v1s, I have to be the best. All that pressure can lead to a negative experience with the game, because if you continue to lose over and over again, it can kind of frustrate the player. I personally experienced this myself with Smash Wii U. When I got the game, obsessed, played it to death, right? But at the same time, I of course recognized this competitive scene, and I'm like, well, maybe I should try to do that. I want to be really good at Smash. I always thought I was, right? I wasn't really good. I banged my head against For Glory for hours, and I get nowhere. I just keep losing and losing. I made him! And eventually it really hurt my excitement to keep coming back. I felt like I wasn't learning anything, I felt like I just kept losing, and while yes, that's part of playing the game and getting better, it just really killed my motivation. But as the month progressed, I noticed I started dropping off. I wasn't going back to it as much. Even when I kind of felt like playing it again, I never picked it up. I never put the disc back in because I just wasn't feeling it. Don't get me wrong, I still played Wii U a ton. I mean, I even played the 3DS one a lot. And it wasn't until now I kind of realized why I wasn't enjoying it as much. I was going in to that game with the mindset of, I'm playing competitive, I'm playing one-on-one, I'm going to try to be the best that I can. But it took me this long to realize playing one-on-one, while can be fun, that's not the reason I fell in love with this series. Because when I was playing Smash growing up and in high school in our competitive group, we were still playing with items. We were still playing 4-player, 5-stock matches. We would select random stages and just go with it no matter what, even if it was the Hannibal stage. Yeah, we'd play Hannibal. And I realized that stage hazards, playing with items, 4-player free-for-all matches, or even 2v2 team matches were really where my love for the game came from. There's nothing wrong enjoying the 1v1 no items competitiveness, but the pressure it puts on other players who simply aren't as skilled can lead them to turn away from the game. And that's of course the last thing we want to do. We want to grow the Smash community, not shut anyone out. Smash Bros should be played how you enjoy to play the game. So if it's for fun or for glory, there should be nothing wrong with that. That's why I hope when the game releases, we can foster a very inclusive Smash community. There are plenty of other channels and other people who do the competitive stuff, but I would love for us to be different. When the game releases, I'd love to hold community turdies that emphasize the party nature of this game by including items, stage hazards, or other unique ways to play. Maybe we have a tournament where it's like a 4-player match and everyone's tiny, or maybe it's an all Pichu tournament. Oh my gosh, that's genius. I might still hold the competitive 1v1 no items tourney at the same time as our items ones, but personally, I'm gonna be playing in the items tournaments. Because that's the whole point of gaming. I want everyone to feel included here. I want everyone to feel like they have a place and they can have fun here. I don't want anyone to get frustrated or feel like they aren't good enough to play alongside with us in tournaments or whatever. Because at the end of the day, you should play the game how you like to play it. How do you have fun with this game? And go with that. If you love playing one-on-ones, if you love the For Glory mindset, if you want to be the best competitive tourney winner, whatever, go for it. That's all you. I want the JammerProHD community to be inclusive and all about just having fun with the game. That is the most important thing to me. And after watching all this, I encourage you, play Smash with items on. Give it a shot. You never know how much you actually enjoy it. But what do you guys think? How do you serve up your Smash Bros? Do you play just competitively, or has this maybe opened your eyes to another way to play in the game? Or are you already a filthy casual like me and love items anyways? Let me know that in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big awesome like. And if you haven't already, definitely subscribe for tons more on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And also, thanks again guys just for all the support on these Smash videos this past week or so. It's been overwhelming positive support and it's made me so happy. I am so honored to entertain you all and provide laughs. So going into the future of the release of this game, let's keep it going. Thanks again guys so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!